You're listening to CKUT 90.3 FM on the dial, www.ckut.ca on the internet. On the line with us from Toronto, we have Omair Naeem, the Director of Public Relations for Reviving the Islamic Spirit Conference. Omair, welcome to our show and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
The RIS, as it's known, Reviving the Islamic Spirit, is now a tradition for Muslims. For how many years has it been organized?
This is our 16th annual program, actually, on top of the, in Toronto, on top of the programs we've had around the world through the U.S., Malaysia, and U.K. as well.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that you were active also in other countries. Congratulations, quite a tradition, 16 years. And it's always happens during the Christmas time. Is there any reason for that?
That's correct. It's a time, actually, one of the main purposes of the program is there's a learning element, but it's also an opportunity for families to get together for the holidays when people have time off school and work, and it allows them to get together amongst thousands of other Muslims from around the world and to congregate and to, have a sense of community.
Great. So what is your target audience?
So it's actually everyone. We have programs for youth, for small children, for the youth, as well as for adults. It's for the whole family. And we have programs for everyone. There's speakers from around the world who share their knowledge. We also have a bazaar where we have vendors from around the city to over 200 actually to have a shopping experience. We have food vendors from around the city as well, and also interactive programs with the speakers, and also a matrimonial session is arranged as well for those interested.
All right. Tell me about the matrimonial arrangements. Is this like matchmaking?
Similar to that. It's a facilitated session for those who are looking to get married, and with one of our speakers, and facilitates the session, and so people can meet each other in a conducive environment.
Great. Omair, now, how many have registered so far? I've seen from previous years the pictures, the halls seem to be full, the conferences as well. So far, how many do you have?
Yes, thousands have already registered through online, as well as through the physical tickets, as well as from around the world. Actually, we have registrants. And in the past, we've had, across the 3 days, over 20,000 people attending.
Oh, wow, that's really impressive. How many speakers do you have? I noticed that you have a very, I don't want to use the word tough program, but it's really a very compact program. It starts at 10 in the morning and it goes up to 10 at night.
That's correct. It's the program is all day, and it's intended to facilitate and give opportunity to all the speakers we've invited. There's 35 speakers this year. And, in and of themselves individually, they could probably support running a program themselves. And now we have all these speakers from around the world, so we do want to give them a fair share of time to speak. And so that's what the program is made up of. We're 35 speakers, and as you said, it's a jam-packed day, and people choose their sessions. And some people are there for the entire time. Some people take time away for visiting the other activities around the facility.
Now, I noticed that the conference is always known as the RIS, Reviving the Islamic Spirit. Is there a main topic for the conference every year, like something you want to focus on, or is it just general? Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. And in fact, the very first, that's how the conference got its name, because the very first program was entitled Reviving the Islamic Spirit. Since then, the name caught on. We've had several themes over the years, whether it's family matters relating to the family. We had sessions on the Prophet, peace be upon him. Also, this year, our theme is finding stability in a world out of balance. And as you know, with events happening around the world, is a very relevant theme, and it's an opportunity for us to ponder on the advice of the speakers, as well as kind of look at our own identity in the world we live in, as well as in this country. We have specific programs celebrating Canada 150. We have topics on the Rohingya genocide, Islamophobia, as well as the Syrian refugee crisis. So we're really trying to see how we can navigate these events of the world and in our North American context.
Oh, that's great, Naeem. How about female speakers? And this, I think, has been a concern for a few years, that you don't have enough female speakers. Why is that?
Right. So in fact, this year we've had the most we've had. We have 7 speakers that are female. We encourage them; they are fully part of our program. In addition to that, our retreat program that takes place in the week following the convention. We also have a female speaker that will be participating in that for the first time as well. So we are expanding and growing, and look forward to improving in that area in the future as well.
Oh, that's great. So how do you choose your speakers? Is there an evaluation process? Are they, because they're popular?
No, it's not an evaluation process. It starts with the program and the theme, and from there, depending on a variety of factors, we look at recommendations from current speakers and from our board, relevance to the topics that are chosen. We strive to be inclusive, broad, and interesting by bringing speakers from various and diverse points of view.
All right. Now about the language. I know you do your publicity in English, but did you think, for instance, of having some conferences in French, in Arabic, in Urdu, since our community is so diverse and multilingual? We come from different backgrounds. So has this been a thought that you would have conferences in different languages?
Yes, of course. So in the past, we've had sessions in Arabic and French, and depending on the speaker, we've had translations as well. In fact, every session is translated in sign language as well on the screen. And this year we have a guest who's joining us. We'll be doing a few speeches in Urdu, Maulana Tariq Jamil.
Okay, fine. Well, that sounds great. Finally, there is, after the RIS conference that takes place from December 22nd to December 24th in Toronto at the Convention Center, you have what is called a retreat for 5 days, starting December 25th. Can you tell me more about it?
Absolutely. Actually, the retreat goes from the 25th to the 30th, so 6 days, and it takes place in the theater of the Fairmont Royal York Hotel, and it's a very unique opportunity to spend some time with some of the speakers. So some of our main speakers of the 35, 5 or 6 of them will be speaking at that program, and it's more of a classroom setting, more intimate, where we get to have more of a learning experience as opposed to more of the inspirational speeches at the convention. So at the retreat, we have 5 classes that take place, and with the various sessions throughout the day. So by the end of it, you've completed a topic with each speaker. Approximately 500 to 600 students attend the program, and it's very unique in that sense. It allows for opportunity to speak to the teachers one-on-one as well after the sessions.
Well, that's wonderful. We were talking to Omair Naeem about the RIS convention to take place in Toronto, December 22nd to December 24th. And if you want to also join the retreat after that, it starts December 25th and it goes to December 30th. Omair, this is all what our time allows us today, but I would encourage our listeners to go to your website, which is risconvention.com, and for more details, because we couldn't possibly cover everything with 35 speakers. Congratulations for this conference. I wish you all the best, and you have almost convinced me that I should go. I know that it's very popular among young people, but I'm also young at heart, and I would encourage all our speakers to seriously consider going to Toronto for this lovely convention. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, and it's definitely worth the trip, and I hope to see you there.
Thank you. And this brings us to the end of our program today, Montreal Arab. Till we meet next Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. I wish you an excellent weekend.